Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. We talk about, we react, we do reviews, we do other videos on. Please subscribe and tap in and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what's going on, what's big, what's bigger, what's going on in this time, and if you do enjoy, please stick around and let's continue our conversation. Okay, take care. Bye.
Where instead of her mother, it was teenage boys and foster fathers who in turn abused her.
So Allie done been abused by everybody. Allie done been abused by her mama, the police chief, the trap, the people, the boys in the foster care, and the fathers in the foster care, and it's the Black Panthers' fault. Let's keep going. We just following the story.
Age of 13, Allie was trafficked first into strip clubs, then the Hollywood party scene. She says that she endured stalking, poisoning, and police harassment. And most incredibly...
Now, you're a 13-year-old child, you've been poisoned, you've been stalked, and you've been harassed by the police. We just listening to the story. Now, all I'm saying is there should be some hospital records somewhere that show she was poisoned. There should be some type of police report somewhere where an adult filed a form or somebody filed something to say that these things happen. I want to know where the paper trail at, y'all. Where's Project Veritas? I know y'all, exposed Alex Stovall or whatever because he said he didn't want to invite Candace to the Christmas party. Where are y'all at on this? Where is the paperwork? I'm just asking. Let's keep going.
She says that this is a system that major American celebrities have knowledge of and participate in. Celebrities like John Travolta, Beyonce, Barack Obama, and yes, Joe Biden. In July of 2020, Allie stepped forward to tell her story. Instagram tagged that account as, quote, unsafe for the election and blocked it.
I don't know how Allie's account has been blocked. Allie still has her Instagram page. However, my Instagram page has been blocked. I don't know. I ain't got no IG page. They knocked me down at almost 500,000 followers. Allie still got a page with these kind of allegations. Let's keep going. With showing me something in the corner over there to say, sorry, this page isn't available, does not prove that she was blocked. I was blocked. I ain't got my page, and she still got hers, but let's keep going. Y'all, let's get into this.
Like we said, this is a horrific story. And we will not silence Allie Carter. We want to learn all about it, and she joins us now. Allie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Stu. I really appreciate you.
So in July of 2020, you came out on Instagram. You couldn't bottle it up anymore. You made claims about Barack Obama and Joe Biden that shocked the world. How did it get there? Take us through your story.
Well, as young as I remember, I've been trafficked.
Hold on, let me go. I gotta go back over here because I gotta address this comment. Somebody say you stay mentioning Candace's name. She must have really offended you. She really did when she attacked my campaign when I was running for office, like they do every Black conservative that runs for office. That's why I wouldn't encourage anybody to get in politics. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, right. Okay, let's keep going.
Through many elite places. And I went from the Buckingham Palace to under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, still under the custody of Child Protective Services, the child welfare system. It went from trap houses in your everyday neighborhood.
Can I ask y'all a question? How you go from Buckingham Palace to the trap house? I'm just asking. How do you go from the trap house to Buckingham Palace? I mean, you remember how does that even work? So they took you to Buckingham Palace and human trafficked you and then released you back in the hood to the trap. They didn't keep you. You weren't tied up. You weren't in no cage like the rest of the victims. How did you go from Buckingham Palace to the trap house? Because we ain't got no palaces nowhere near the traps. I'm just asking a question. She said she went from Buckingham Palace to the trap house. I'm just trying to figure out how she got there. That's all I'm doing. Okay, I see you with those shades. Okay, let's keep going. Buckingham Palace to the trap house, girl.
Marina Valley, California, and Los Angeles County strip clubs, and into Hollywood elite parties. There was never a time of peace in my life. And I remember very clearly since 4 years old, there was never a time of peace in my life. It's been ongoing.
Who started all of this? I mean, your mother originally. And then
Yes.
who carried on? How did you end up in Buckingham Palace and underneath the Getty Museum and along?
Now, this is very good because Stu is asking her very relevant questions. This is not an attack on Stu. We're just analyzing this interview and we're asking questions. Stu is asking her who started this. She says her mother. Who's your mother? Then Stu goes to ask her, how did you get in Buckingham Palace? He's asking her very, very relevant, important questions. But I want you all to listen. She never answers. She always goes around in circles. Let's listen.
Besides some of these household names that I just mentioned.
When I was a child, there was many things that went on in the home. I tried to talk. I tried to let people know. Child Protective Services were called constantly since I was 3 months old. By the time I turned 13, I had enough of being raped and beaten and tortured behind rocks on La Salle in Moreno Valley, California.
Now, he specifically asked her about Buckingham Palace. She still never answers anything about Buckingham Palace. She goes back to talking about I was 4 and I tried to talk and I went from getting raped on rocks on the South Avenue. You back in California now. He specifically asked you about Buckingham Palace. We can't get any clear answers. Let's keep going.
Enough of going through dealing with my mother's boyfriends. She was nothing of a mother, but I had enough of dealing with them at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Again, baby, who is your mama? Who is your mama? Because you right now what she's speaking from is a child. She's saying that her mother trafficked her as a child. We need to be charging the mama, right? What's the mama name? If your mama sold you and let people rape you and stuff as a child, and I know we want to blame Biden and Obama and all that because conservatives get a kick out of that, but where is her mama, the one that was trafficking her when she was a baby? Is the mother in prison? What prison is she in? What is her name? Where are the receipts for this story?
I had enough of being the favorite out of the girls. And I couldn't take anymore, so I tried to kill myself. When I turned 13, CPS came into the picture. I was put into mental hospitals. And then
right there. When I was 13, CPS came in the picture. I was put in a mental hospital. Why did they put you in the mental hospital? Why did they put you in the mental hospital? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Nobody trying to get to the bottom of this, right? Are there some mental health issues? Huh? What's going on? Is there truth to the allegations you're making about your mother? Is your mother in prison? Huh? Is it you? Is it your mama? We just asking. Let's go.
I was put into foster care. I thought things would be over from there. I thought it would be fine. And then after all of that, I started thinking that I was talking to someone online, but everybody knew me before I knew them. I was trafficked by a pimp who...
Hold on. Stop right there. Now, you don't went from saying you was talking to somebody online, baby, you a kid. What the hell you doing online? You in the foster care, they don't get you a phone and access to a computer. I thought you was being abused. I'm not saying, but you don't went from Buckingham Palace, from the Black Panthers to your mama, to the pimp. So you really in the trap with the pimp, right? Because this is what I keep hearing. You ain't in Buckingham Palace with Queen Elizabeth, them, right? You in the trap. It sounds to me, I'm gonna be nice. Let's keep going.
Who claimed to be 27 years old, and he was not. I found many passports, many different birth dates for him in his wallet. And when I told CPS this,
so you being trafficked by the pimp, who they abusing you, but he don't let you look in his wallet and go through his stuff, and you don't found his passport and his ID, and you realize that he's not telling the truth about his age. A pimp. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just taking notes.
Put him down as a 27-year-old boyfriend, and he was a 27-year-old trafficker.
So she says CPS put on her paperwork that the 27-year-old boy who she's saying was a pimp, right, put her down as her boyfriend. So are you a runaway? Are you hot in the tail? Huh? You know, is this something that you wanted to do? Because we remember hearing him say in the beginning that she ran away. You don't went from Buckingham Palace to the trap, to the Black Panthers. Now we back over here in the trap with the pimp, and defects put on your paperwork that he was your 27-year-old boyfriend after they put you in the mental hospital. Okay, come on, we're going to keep going. We're just taking notes. And listen, hey, I'm not making any allegations. I'm going strictly based off of her testimony and what she is saying right here on the Steve Peters Show.
I was going in and out of my homes, paying off my foster parents, and taking me to Hollywood parties over and out of the country, which is, you would think, would be where the FBI would have stepped in.
Now, I have to come in here for a minute, right? Because when I applied to get my daughter a passport, right? Guess what I had to do? Her father is in prison, has been in prison since she was 2 months old. They would not even sign off on my daughter to have a passport without a letter from her father giving me permission to take my own child out of the state. How did a pimp from Buckingham Palace that ended up in the hood in the trap get a underage child, right, and get a passport? Huh? Where the passport at? Where are the receipts? Journalists, conservatives that want to jump on this bandwagon. Where are the receipts? A child says she's going in and out of the country to get trafficked to Buckingham Palace with a 27-year-old pimp. She didn't say that this was an elite celebrity. She didn't say that this was an elite celebrity that took her out of the country. This is the 27-year-old pimp who DFAX wrote down on her paperwork as her boyfriend. So your 27-year-old pimp somehow got you a passport, taking you out of the country and taking you over to Buckingham Palace and selling you to the queen of them. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
I was letting my social workers know, and they told me to stay quiet. They told me that if I told anybody else, that I would be shipped off to Arizona and no one would ever find me again.
Okay. She said she told the social workers what was happening to her, and the social workers told her that she better be quiet or they're gonna ship her off to Arizona. So they just sending you to Arizona. They wasn't sending you to Buckingham Palace where you won't never be found again. I'm just asking. They're sending you to Arizona, telling you don't be quiet. What are the names of these social workers? Because now you're not a kid, right? You're not a little 3, 4, 5-year-old girl. Y'all keep saying I'm echoing. I don't know why. It's because what's going on? Is it me? Is it the show or what? It's hard to hear. Y'all can't hear me? Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Can y'all hear me or no? Let me know. Let me know. Somebody just comment if you guys can hear me. I know you guys can hear me on Bigo, but on YouTube, can somebody just comment whether or not you guys hear me? Well, okay, they say I sound fine. Okay, so cool. So again, we with the pimp. You done told all of these social workers that you've been sexually abused and that this guy is kidnapping you. What are the names of these social workers, y'all? This is all I'm asking. Where are the records that collaborate this story? Let's go.
So, at one point, you learn that you have to deal with what you have to deal with when the people in authority are not there to help you. And everybody is so worried about the elite. And we could give those names of Barack Obama, Joe Biden. We know about Michelle Obama, that's a man. We know about Too Short. We know about Akon and Steven Tyler.
Now, let me tell y'all something. It's the first time I've never heard Too Short name being dropped in this. Okay, they say mute the microphone whenever I play the show. This is the first time I've ever heard Too Short's name being brought up in this. Now she say Too Short got something to do with it. Let's keep listening.
We can give those names all day, and everybody is so worried about that. But what you should be worried about is the people that are in between, the people that go as low as your grave diggers. I was trafficked to people within my schools. I was trafficked in underground tunnels that link under your schools, through your cemeteries, under your amusement park.
Y'all, now she done went from, she done been trafficked by the elite, Buckingham Palace, the Black Panthers, the pimp, the trap, in the hood, to the people at the school, to the tunnels up under the school. What tunnels? What schools? I mean, we can go verify this. What school did she go to? Let's go there and find the tunnels. I'm sure they got to be there. They ain't, filled them up. What school? Let's go. I'm ready to ride right now. I know my people will ride with me. I mean, y'all in the comments, if I get a van, we go look for these tunnels. If this is really happening, I am really concerned. But why are we not doing our due diligence to find out whether or not this story is actually true? Tunnels up under schools. I ain't saying it ain't true. I'm saying it sounds like something I heard in the rabbit hole. What school though, baby? If you can sit here and tell us, right, about your mama, you could tell us that your mama was involved in the Black Panthers. You could tell us about the pimp. You could tell us about the trap. You could tell us about Buckingham Palace. I want to know what Buckingham Palace looked like. Can she describe any of the rooms? I don't know. Is it something she's seen? I don't know. Where are the tunnels, baby? You got a whole legion of concerned citizens out here that will ride. We don't care nothing about the law. No, none of that. If we feel like it's some children stuck up under a tunnel somewhere, tell us where the tunnels are, baby, and we coming. I promise you. It ain't got nothing to do with black, white, none of that. These are people that will fight and die for the innocence of children and to protect children. Where are these tunnels? Like, you can't just make a bland statement like that with nothing to back it up. Tunnels up under the schools where they're trafficking children here in the United States. Baby, what school, baby? What school? What school? What were the name of some of these social workers? Who were some of these teachers that you were trafficked to in school? Because if you remember the pimp, if you remember Buckingham Palace, if you remember the social worker, you remember all this, surely you remember the people that abused you that were administrators or staff at that school. We can go after them. What are their names and where are the schools? Let's keep going.
parks, through Universal Studios, and into Hollywood elite homes, all over the place, all over the world. And people don't understand that, and they can't fathom that, and they can't put that together. But if you think about the things that have come out lately, and there's 200 children missing, and there's 300 children missing. What Amber Alert did you receive? How many times do you receive an Amber Alert every year? And if you think about that, how many children are coming up in your face that have been tortured and abused like this? It exists and it's real, and people don't want to face it. It happens in your schools every day, as your grave diggers, your trash men. Everybody is involved, but everybody is looking at the top, and that's just a small percentage. And you really need to look at the people in between.
So the name.
That little lip rub, that tells me something ain't right. Now listen, human trafficking is real. Sexual abuse is real. I'm a survivor, right, of sexual abuse. I wasn't trafficked, but I am a survivor of sexual abuse. I have been fighting for sexual abuse victims for a very long time. My first organization was Don't Ask, Just Tell. I started this years before Trump was ever in office, right? I have been fighting for children and will continue to fight so, right? But my question is with her, Allie, this not adding up, baby. Now, is stories like these with all of these loopholes, do these hurt or help the movement? When you have major platforms like mine, because I was wrong too, when you have major platforms like mine, you have major platforms like Stu Peterson, and we get behind these actresses, these crisis actors, right? And we push their stories. And then we find out that there is no truth at all to these stories. It makes us all look incredible, right? And it makes people, right, not believe, right, in the validity of this fight. This is why this is very dangerous. Not one school was named. I want to know how she got to Buckingham Palace. I want to know the name of the pimp. I want to know the name of her mother, if her mother was ever charged. And I want the receipts that this was tied to the Black Panther Party. Like, don't do that. don't do that. Y'all done went from Barack Obama to Joe Biden to Oprah to Beyonce to now the Black Panther movement to the pimp in the trap. None of this makes any sense. Let's keep going. Now, and I'm not saying she could have suffered some form of abuse, but there is obviously some mental health issues going on over there. And this is a psyop. I keep saying it. Let's keep going.
Names that you just mentioned: Barack Obama, Steven Tyler, Joe Biden, Michelle Obama. Have you had personal sexual experiences with these people?
Yes.
All right. Y'all got to listen to this very closely. Again, Stu Peters is asking very relevant questions. He's asking her specifically if you've had sex with these people. Now, this lady done went on to explain it in detail about all of this stuff. When he specifically asked her about these people and asked for an answer, listen to what he gets. He gets nothing. Listen.
These people participated in sex abuse firsthand with you.
Yes.
Can you tell that story? Because that's important for people to understand and to know. And to this point, I don't think a national platform has given you the opportunity to say those things.
No, because everybody is complicit. Everybody is complicit. It is covered up by your local FBI. It is covered up by your local police department. It is underground tunnels. There's a whole world. It's a different way of life. There's every source of transportation.
I got to come back in here again because, again, I keep telling y'all, she never answers the question. He asked her if you were abused by these people, and it's just, yes, yes, everyone is complicit. They're all trafficking. It's trafficking everywhere. No, baby, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I can clearly, I was 5 years old. I can clearly to this day, verbatim, word for word, tell you exactly what my abuser did to me in very great detail. Like, I remember, I can tell you exactly who it was. I can tell you where I was at. I can tell you what happened. I can tell you what he did. She never answers the question. But you're on IG calling out these names. You always say they. They cut you, they stab you. He specifically asked her a question. She locks up and hurries up and switches the subject and never answers him. Let's keep going.
When I met Joe Biden, I was rushed through many celebrities. Half of them I did not know. It didn't faze me to see them. It didn't. Some of them were actually very conceited and cocky that I
got to come back in here one more time, y'all. She said when she met Joe Biden, baby, how you meet Joe Biden? I'm not saying you didn't. How you meet Joe Biden? Who took you to Joe Biden? You said there were a bunch of celebrities there. but I didn't know any of them. How you know they celebrities? How you know they cocky? It didn't phase me. They didn't have no phase on me. You don't went from it's a celebrity to you didn't know them, to they was cocky, to they didn't phase you.
Didn't know who they were. Underground, under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, there are many tunnels. Again, there's a way of transportation. There's every single way of transportation under the ground. I was sold to Joe Biden multiple times. Sometimes people don't talk about it, because when you don't talk about it, it makes it okay. When you don't talk about it, it makes you buried.
We done went from I was sold to Joe Biden multiple times to when you talk about it, don't make it okay, baby. Who sold you to Joe Biden, baby? Give us some details. Is there a marking somewhere? What did he do? How big is it? How little is it? I don't know. Like, it has to be. You know the story. What did he do to you? What did he smell like? I don't know. I'm just asking questions because these are some serious allegations. Was it the 27-year-old pimp who was your boyfriend from the trap? Or was it your mama who sold you to all of her friends? Or was it the Black Panthers? Who exactly sold you to Joe Biden? I'm just asking you a question. Let's go. Conservatives just so ready. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. No, you put your bait on the hook. You feel a yank. You reeled it in. You feel like you done caught a fish. Man, you got swamp water. That's all you got. Dead seaweed. Nothing live on the end of the hook. Let's keep going.
When you don't talk about it, it's easier, and it kills that part of you. I was sold for blowjobs. I was sold for sex. There is many people who trade to eat, beat, and rape children under the ground. I have many friends that I've lost, and I have many people that I've met that didn't make it, that refer to me as a traitor.
Right there. We need to talk about that again. These same allegations. Now, you're saying that there are people, and they're underground in these tunnels, and they eat children, and they beat children, right? That's what you said. You also said that you have many friends that are missing, right? And people that have called you traitors. Who are these people that have called you traitors? So if they called you traitors, then obviously you still got some type of connection to them, right? You know that they're calling you traitors, right? They're saying that you went against them. Who are the people that are calling you traitors? And what is the names of the people that didn't make it? You said these are your friends. I'm sure you have a name of your friend who you was claiming was murdered in the underground tunnel. Not only should you have a name of the friend, but you should also have a description. And if I am free and I made it and I'm not afraid and I'm going on all these platforms and I want to bring these people down and I said that I'm advocating for children, you can best believe I'm going to advocate for my friends who were murdered, right? Because we got another video that we posted the other day where you said these are your brothers and sisters. Today they're your friends. Okay, so there's some type of close relationship there. Now, if this is the case, right, instead of just saying my friends or my brothers and sisters, what are their names? What do they look like, baby? So we, Americans, the few good men that we do have left here that are fighting, that are working our law enforcement, because everybody ain't bad. It's still a few of us good ones out here. Baby, what are their names? So we can go help you find these people. This is why I cannot believe this. This is swamp water. This is a Democrat plan. Keep going.
And that's because they're still dealing with this right now to this day.
Yes, there are millions just like me. There are millions worse off than me. There are millions that people cut off their limbs so they don't fight them back when they rape them. There are millions that they take pleasure in draining their blood and using it as a source of a fountain of youth. People.
I gotta ask y'all a question. Does this sound like someone who witnessed something like this? Or does this sound like someone who is just repeating something that they heard? Because, baby, I can tell you something. If it was me and I done witnessed somebody getting their arms and legs cut off so they don't fight back, and I've witnessed a child, right, have their blood drained from them, right, I'm going to be shaking. I'm going to be trembling. Like, it's going to be way more serious than this. These are serious allegations. What are the names? Where exactly did this happen at? Why isn't Project Veritas in a van with this young lady taking her back to the scene where these things happen? Let's try that, right? If conservatives want to get behind this young lady, and y'all want to put this story out here, don't put me in it. If y'all want to put this story out here to help prove that these allegations are true, why haven't y'all gone to get this girl and her white mammy and got in y'all little van with y'all camera? Call Alex Jones, call somebody, take this young lady up under those tunnels, up under those schools, take this young lady where she said these things happened at, right here in the United States. Let's verify if this is true. The reason why we need to verify if this is true because we can't afford to allow people to roam free in our society that have committed these type of acts. So everyone should be taking this very seriously if you believe it. It shouldn't be hard to put the puzzle pieces together. Sounds to me like someone has been listening to the allegations that have been put out, right, by QAnon, I'm just gonna say it, right, and what's in the rabbit hole. Where are the receipts? On here, it says her name is Allie Carter. On the document she posted on her page, no, that's not the name of Allie Carter. Has anybody asked for ID? Who are the people that have done their due diligence to say that this story is true? Don't keep coming on my page talking about, I believe her, I believe her, I believe her. Where's the receipts? Where are the receipts? When I wrote Lies of a Real Housewife, baby, I dropped receipts. If you in the comments and you read it, just say facts. When I wrote Lies of a Real Housewife, I dropped receipts. I had police reports. I had locations. I had times. I had names. I had photos. I had proof. Let's keep going.
Have many sick fetishes, and the Hollywood elite, we sign their paychecks. We sign all of their paychecks every single day. This is when you stream their music, when you buy something from their brands, we sign their paychecks. And these are the people that have put something in your face and made you want to believe that you are the ones that are responsible to make them look the way they look. Their image is not what you think it is.
Baby, this man asked you to tell him, what did Joe Biden and Barack Obama do to you? You don't went from not only not telling us what they did, where it happened at, names, locations. You didn't do any of that. You don't want to talk about we signed a check for Hollywood. We know that. We know that. We know all this stuff. We trying to prove that what you're saying is true. So not only can we help you, but we can take these people down. Okay? We can take these people down. Now, anybody can get up here and repeat what they've heard in the rabbit hole. Anybody can do that. If I wanted to come up quick and I wanted to get some attention on me, all I got to do is say I was a victim. But you can say you a victim without having no proof. Not only that, with all these allegations that she has made, where are the police reports? Ain't nobody went to the police. Whether they acted on it or not. When they asked her, even when I asked her, have you gone to the police won't help, the police won't believe us. Okay, so if the police won't help and the police won't believe you, then that means that you guys have already gone to the police. And so if you have already gone to the police, then that means that there should be some record somewhere, some police department stating that she came in and made these allegations to them, and they even didn't find them to be true or whatever. It has to be some sort of form of paper trail somewhere. You telling us the only paper trail we got is DFAC saying that the 27-year-old pimp was her boyfriend? Huh? And that she had issues with her mama? Okay, that probably is true. Where is the paper trail at with the school? What, no reports found on none of the school administrators that was having sex with her? We're looking at an adult. Let's keep going.
They're sick, evil people.
This is something that has only recently become accepted by a large amount of people. Until now, a lot of people would look at you, Allie Carter, and say, you're crazy. Mm-hmm. And is that what these people at CPS held over your head and said, you're going to go to Arizona? You keep talking crazy like this. We're very concerned about your mental health. Is the gaslighting something that they did to try to make you doubt your own experiences, your own personal knowledge of what it was that was going on, the horrific tragedy that you were experiencing? I mean, is that what they would do? Is that the tactics?
Yes, I was taught pain is pleasure. I was taught that you are not you do not speak unless you're spoken to. I was taught that as a foster care kid, you have nothing but what's in your trash bag that you carry from home to home when you're evicted from foster home to foster home. I was in over 19 high schools in 1 year. I never stayed in a place longer than a month.
Let's talk about this. Now, she stated that she was trafficked by the administrators at the school. This is her own personal testimony. She stated, and then she also said she was evicted out of the foster home. How you get evicted out of the foster home? Was you a trouble kid? Did they kick you out? I'm just asking a question. Now, not only that, you said that you never stayed in one place longer than a month. So you said that you went to over 19 different high schools. So you know what schools that you went to. So in less than 30 days, that was enough time for you to be trafficked under the tunnel to the school administrators. So out of those 19 schools, which school was it that trafficked you, or was it all of them? But like this timeline not adding up. You went, okay, we was at this school, and maybe I was there for 30. Baby, did you even go to school? Because you don't seem like the type of kid. I'm not trying to be funny. You see, hell, I didn't have to go to school. I was hot. I know it when I see it. I didn't want to be in school, right? I wanted to be in the streets. Let's just, hey, everybody, ain't always a victim. And then sometimes you can be a victim early on, and then you just turn to a hoe. Let's just be for real. Hold on. You say you went to 19 different schools. You were never anywhere for longer than a month, but this was enough time for your pimp to traffic you and put you up under the tunnels and take you to Buckingham Palace and bring you back to the country and take you back to the trap, to Hollywood. So let's keep going.
Never in a home. I was moved all around because nobody wanted to talk about it. Nobody wanted to do anything about it. The California Ombudsman was contacted. My foster mother, that is now my adopted mother, I'm adopted now. She went to everyone. She went to the police. She went to the California Ombudsman. She went to private investigators.
Allie, why were you a high-risk kid? See, these are the questions that need to be asked. You let somebody get on there and say, hey, I was high risk, okay? That tell me something. Why are you a high-risk kid? We just asked. Let's keep going. Why y'all can't hear me? I'm not on mute. Can y'all hear me or what? I'm not on mute. Let's go.
Every single time I came in with cracked ribs, with bruises, with bites, with rape kits beyond rape kits. No one did anything. I went from shelter to shelter,
right there. Broken ribs and rape kits. I've been raped before. Only way you get a rape kit is you go to the hospital, right? There's a police officer there. They order it. The police, the hospital, they perform a rape kit on you. So we got allegations of broken ribs and rape kits. Okay, that's something that's traceable. Who broke your ribs, Allie? Who raped you? Because if you can remember all of these other things, if you can remember that you went to 19 different schools and that you was a high-risk kid and that you done been to Buckingham Palace and you remember the tunnels up under the schools and all this, who raped you? What are the names of the people that raped you? Because baby, if you go pick up a copy of Lives of a Real Housewife, I have the arrest record of my rapist posted in the back of the book. Baby, who raped you? If you had a rape kit, that means that you basically made an allegation and it is documented with the police. Not only that, they had the DNA of the person that raped you because they must have pulled it from out. That's what a rape kit is for. Okay. Now let's put this right here. That's something else she said. She said that she was a level 14. Look at our girl Lula. Level 14 group homes provide psychiatric services to seriously emotionally disturbed children. Come on, man. All we have to do is listen. All you have to do is listen for the truth, and the truth will come to you. You were high risk. You were a level 14. They put you in a mental ward, let you tell it. You kept getting kicked out of your foster care home. Obviously, there was an issue. Now, somebody say they eat babies in the palace. Okay, how you know? You know that because you heard that, right, Miss T? I'm not saying that it's not true, right? I don't know, right? Miss T say they eat babies in the palace. This is a fact, okay? So how do you know, Miss T? Have you seen them eat the babies in the palace? No, you haven't. How does Allie know? That don't mean that Allie seen it either. Allie probably heard about it just like you did. We're dealing with a level 14 psychiatric patient. I know mental health when I see it. I kept telling y'all this. Nobody wanted to listen. No disrespect to Miss T. I'm making a point. Miss T, I'm pretty sure you weren't there. You heard it, right? You heard it. Allie heard it. Here go our girl Lula again. She said level 14 means the person is diagnosed with a psychiatric disorder, but they are not necessarily developmentally disabled. Right? Come on. Schizophrenia, bipolar, people that can switch in and out. Man, I've seen it on every level. What this is about, this isn't to discredit anyone that's a victim, because I myself have been a victim. Thank God for his grace, and I'm a survivor. But this is to say we cannot allow people like this with serious mental health issues to infiltrate and discredit, right, what we are building and what we are creating when it comes to this fight, right, against human trafficking. Is this a victim or a mental health patient? Or is this a victim and a mental health patient? Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Right. What hospital did they see? So many answers, y'all. So many answers that they're not answering. So many questions they don't have answers to. It's just baseless allegations that we've all heard before.
CPS report to CPS report. And CPS is your cover-up. CPS is corrupt. CPS buys and sells and trades children. That is their major facade. There are some good social workers out there, and there are some social workers that know that they cannot speak on things, they cannot do certain things, and they have to abide by certain rules, because if you don't, you will be abused too, just like there is in the Brotherhood Freemason Cops.
Now, I want to address this comment right here. Our girl came on there in the comments. She said, so is Mike Smith, Isaac Cappy, Liz Corkin, and the rest lying because they made the same thing about these babies? Well, the difference between Mike Smith, Isaac Cappy, and Liz Corkin is that none of them claim to be victims. They spread awareness. They talked about what was going on, but none of them said, hey, I'm a victim. So when you say that you are a victim and that these people did this to you, right, then that means, wait a minute, maybe we got a stronger foundation to stay on. See, it's one thing when you have somebody from the outside, but it's another thing when you have someone on the inside, okay? Now, she is someone who apparently is on the inside. Liz Corkin has been completely silenced. Mike Smith has been completely silenced. Isaac Cappy is dead. Why is she still talking? I've been silenced. I wasn't there. All I was talking about is what Mike Smith and Isaac Cappy and Liz Corkin was talking about. She has free reign. Page not censored. None of that. None of that. Now, K Monet, my girl, check this out. I'm not saying that they lie. I'm not saying that Mike Smith, Isaac Cappy, Liz Corkin, or any of them are lying. What I'm saying is this girl is claiming that she was a victim, right? If she was a victim, right, then that means that we actually have a chance to bring these jokers down. But the reason we don't have a chance with her is because this story is not adding up. The reason why she hasn't been silenced or Cappy is because these people know that this is a distraction. This is exactly what they want. Let's keep going, y'all. R.I.P. to Cappy, man. Cappy blew the cap off of it and lost his life for it, man. And, you know, R.I.P. to Cappy. If y'all don't know who Cappy is, y'all do y'all research into him. Let's keep going.
There's a secret society in the Freemason Cops as well. We are not safe. We have been threatened, harassed, stalked, and hunted down because I mentioned that I was trafficked under the Getty Museum. I have so much evidence. I have so much information, but I don't know who to give it to, and I don't know who to honestly talk to because there's nothing that have come of it.
Baby, if you got evidence and you got proof and you don't know who to talk to, why are you on Stu Peters' show? If you have been tracked down, baby, and you've been hunted down just for mentioning the underground tunnels, why are you and your mama, hold on, y'all just heard it. I've been tracked down. We've been hunted down for just mentioning the tunnels. Well, this is you on December 3rd this year. We will accept live appearances. We have been asked so much. We don't want any money. We just need safety, number one, in and out of the event. Thank you for listening to this. Man, listen, I know a grift when I see one. I know a grift when I see one. Baby, you being hunted down, you being tracked down, you got all the evidence. Do you know what the FBI just did to Project Veritas for saying they had access to Joe Biden's daughter's diary? Do you know they just went and shut down their whole situation? Baby, listen, just for saying they had access to the diary. They didn't say they had the diary. They had access to the diary. Now, you are saying you want us to believe this story. You want us to believe that you have been trafficked and these people are after you. And you're on here and you're doing the interview because you want people to hear this, but you don't want to release the evidence. You don't want to release the proof. Then y'all tell me I'm a sorry excuse for a black woman and I was scared and y'all ain't scared, baby. If you ain't scared, give us the receipts. Y'all been on the run for a whole year. Baby, you ain't running from Queen Elizabeth and Beyonce and Denzel Washington and Oprah and Madonna and Ellen and Lady Gaga and Joe Biden and Barack Obama and the police and the FBI for a whole year, dropping your location, and these people ain't found you yet. Somebody who was hiding was Cappy. Cappy was hiding. Cappy released everything he possibly could before it all went down because he already knew. So you want us to believe these stories, then you gonna say you ain't gonna release it because you don't know how to trust. Obviously, you can't trust nobody. What's the point in even saying you were trafficked if you're not gonna release the evidence? I'm just asking. Let's keep going.
I don't know if Trump is going to do something, because that's the only reason why I do have something to believe in Trump, because he has given.
Don't bring Trump into your foolishness, baby. Don't bring Trump into your foolishness. See, this is how, again, I keep telling y'all, this is how I know they Democrat plans. What? Trump ain't even the president no more. Get Trump name out your mouth. Because when I called you, when you had me believing, right, that you were in trouble, right, and you know who I got access to, when I called you to get you to help, not only get you to help, send you to help, you didn't want it. So you don't want access to Trump. You don't want Trump to help you. You're a plant. I know you're a plant, just like your mammy, because the first thing that came out your mammy mouth was something about somebody being a sorry excuse for black women, and that's what the Democrats do. It's all about being black, being black. I'm a black woman. I gotta get this. I'm a black woman. I need this. I'm a black woman. I need my abortion. I'm a white woman, so you black women better save my black baby that I'm supposed to save, but I couldn't even save her. So now it's your fault. And you a sorry excuse for a black woman because I'm the white mammy and I can't even do nothing for her. How does this make sense? Let's keep going. Leave Trump name out your mouth on this subject, because he ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with it either. Psyop, let's keep going.
Money to trafficking organizations, but 501c3s are cover-ups too. So what exactly and where exactly is this money going, and is there any really help? Because there's not, while we're out here, our house has been broken into, I'm sorry, our animals have been killed, we have been away from our home for a year. We can't go back without police coming out and asking us where we have been. We have been stopped and pulled over in 8 states without a ticket, without a warning, and without.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. The police are after you. The FBI is after you. They're all in this together. You can't go home, but your animals done been killed. You can't go back because every time you go back, y'all have been pulled over 8 times by the police without a ticket. Baby, that let me know they can find you. You can't go home because y'all ain't got no home. Huh? Are you living out of your car? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. This makes absolutely no sense. So the police have pulled you over 8 to 10 times in the last year, and baby, they didn't tie y'all up and throw y'all in the trunk. They let you go. I'm just asking. This is the Ask Show, where we ask questions first, we draw conclusions later. We up in here, we're reviewing this, y'all, and we just asking. Let's keep going.
Any logical reason. They just want to know where our car is, what time that we'll be back, where are we parked, and how long will we be out, and how much money do we have. This is not normal. And
so the police pulled them over. The police just want to know where they at, what time they coming back, and how much money they have. Why are the police asking you how much money you got? Why do the police want to know what time you coming back? The police keep it so the police know where you at. The police know where you at. The police know when you coming back. The police know how much money you get. But y'all being hunted down, man. I'm sick of this, man. Let's keep going.
everybody knows that something is wrong.
Okay, let's see how long ago this video was, people. So it's a bit noisy, so I'm going to be switching the mic off. Hold up. This video was done I didn't realize that the thing wasn't off. This video was done 3 years ago. So it's brought right up to date. She said the story keeps changing and changing and changing and changing and changing and changing and changing. Did I say and changing and changing and changing and changing and changing? Angela had it all already tapped, already figured out already. So the YouTubers that has done the investigation went a bit more deeper. Okay, and I did do a commentary earlier. So when you get a chance, you'll go to the video that I did before this. Now I'm gonna let this carry on playing. Yes, she was on point. She was on point. So sorry if I don't greet everybody, because as you can hear, it's loud here, right? So we are gonna watch. We are gonna listen, and as soon as this is finished, because I have, I've got to do mommy duties. If I switch off, right, I will do a live tomorrow, but not with Angela speaking, okay? Because I think I've made my point in it. Really, I've made my point in it. I think I have. Angela already busted her backside from long time, right? Angela busted her from long time. So Danny and World News more or less put the icing on the cake, right? The mama coming out talking, put the icing on the cake. The sister coming out talking, put the icing on the cake. Okay, I don't need to say no more. Okay, let's listen.
So when you say that Trump has given money to trafficking organizations, you mean organizations that fight trafficking, right?
Human trafficking.
I just want to make sure that I understand that. He's not participating in funding human sex trafficking.
No, that's not what I believe, and no, that is not what I've ever heard. I believe that Trump has done something because he is the only president that has mentioned it, and Trump is the only person that I haven't seen, to be honest with you.
So first,
we know you ain't seen Trump, and you ain't going to see Trump, right? Because you're a psyop. This is a grift. Why are you even talking about Trump? Huh? Why are you talking about who and what Trump gave money to? Like, what y'all doing? I see y'all little movement y'all got going about your little, child awareness and, inhuman trafficking and all that. So I don't know. Do you want Trump to hear you? Maybe do you want Trump to make a donation to your organization? I don't know what this angle is, right? I don't know what this angle is, but Trump has nothing to do with this. Let's not talk about Trump. Let's talk about these people that you say raped you and abused you. What happened? Where happened that? Who did it? What exactly did they do? I'm just asking.
Hand, these people were in a room with you and they raped you. I mean, there's no other, I want to be absolutely 100% candid. Barack Obama, yes. Joe Biden, these people raped you. And you say that you have these mountains of evidence that nobody wants to look at. What evidence do you have?
We have police reports, we have rape kits, we have information, we have videos, we have so much. But again, there's so much that I can't put completely out there, and I have mountains of it. But I do.
You got videos of the global elite raping you, and you telling the story, and we calling you a grifter, and we saying you a liar, and we don't believe you, and you ain't played the video. You ain't took this video to the police. You ain't released this video on the internet, but you're releasing these allegations. Baby, if I'm going to tell a story, baby, I'm going to tell it. You going to know I'm telling the truth. Right? I got a tape recorder of the man that raped me. It's on YouTube. Confessing to it. It's on YouTube. You have videos of Barack Obama and Joe Biden raping you. Do y'all want me to start? Like, I'm sure I know I have people, honey, we will pay you for the videos, baby. If money is your issue, and you can prove to us that you have videos of Barack Obama and Joe Biden raping you, you got this on video, I guarantee you, baby, I know some folks in this movement, you ain't gonna never have another worry in your life. All we need is the video. How much money do you and your mama need? Huh? What do you need? What you need? It ain't complicated. Y'all believe this? Do y'all believe this? Let's keep going. You got the video, but you ain't dropped it. But you up here talking about these people raped you, and you scared because they done hunted you down. Baby, the first thing I would do is release it. The first thing I would do is release it. And every time they ask you to be specific about what they did, it's, yeah, where is it at? This is why Obama and Oprah and them ain't even saying nothing. Like, they gonna let y'all run with this story because they know it's gonna make y'all look like a whole damn fool, which is why you will not put my name in this foolishness. Every time you put my name in the foolishness, baby, I'm gonna be on your ass for a whole 30 days. I enjoyed my life. Don't get me caught up in this mess. Because you had people that really wanted to help you, but we found out, guess what? You really ain't nothing but a level 14. This swamp water, y'all. Let's keep going. Somebody leave her alone. I ain't leaving nothing alone. You gonna leave my name out of your lies and your BS. And I done told you and your white mammy that. Don't put my name in it. Because when I get on you, baby, everybody in the movement, we're gonna be asking you for the truth. Where the video? What video? What a video? What a video? I promise you, if you got a video of these folks, we can get you whatever you need. Where is the video? What's going on? But none of them said, hey, I'm a victim. So when you say that you are a victim and that these people did this to you, right, then that means, wait a minute, maybe we got a stronger foundation to stay on. See, it's one thing when you have somebody from the outside, but it's another thing when you have someone on the inside, okay? Now, she is someone who apparently is on the inside. Liz Corkin has been completely silenced. Mike Smith has been completely silenced. Isaac Cappy is dead. Why is she still talking? I've been silenced. I wasn't there. All I was talking about is what Mike Smith and Isaac Cappy and Liz Corkin was talking about. She has free reign. Page not censored, none of that. None of that. Now, K Monet, my girl, check this out. I'm not saying that they lie. I'm not saying that Mike Smith, Isaac Cappy, Liz Corkin, or any of them are lying. What I'm saying is this girl is claiming that she was a victim, right? If she was a victim, right, then that means that we actually have a chance to bring these jokers down. But the reason we don't have a chance with her is because this story is not adding up. The reason why she hasn't been silenced or cappied is because these people know that this is a distraction. This is exactly what they want. Let's keep going, y'all. R.I.P. to Cappy, man. Cappy blew the cap off of it and lost his life for it, man. And, you know, R.I.P. to Cappy. If y'all don't know who Cappy is, y'all do y'all research into him. Let's keep going.
There's a secret society in the Freemason cups as well. We are not safe. We have been threatened, harassed, stalked, and hunted down because I mentioned that I was trafficked under the Getty Museum. I have so much evidence. I have so much information, but I don't know who to give it to, and I don't know who to honestly talk to because there's nothing that has come of it.
Baby, if you got evidence and you got proof and you don't know who to talk to, why are you on Stu Peters' show? If you have been tracked down, baby, and you've been hunted down just for mentioning the underground tunnels, why are you and your mama, hold on, y'all just heard it. I've been tracked down. We've been hunted down for just mentioning the tunnels. Well, this is you on December 3rd this year. We will accept live appearances. We have been asked so much. We don't want any money. We just need safety, number one, in and out of the event. Thank you for listening to this. Man, listen, I know a grift when I see one. I know a grift when I see one. Baby, you being hunted down, you being tracked down, you got all the evidence. Do you know what the FBI just did to Project Veritas for saying they had access to Joe Biden's daughter's diary? Do you know they just went and shut down their whole situation? Baby, listen, just was saying they had access to the diary. They didn't say they had the diary. They had access to the diary. Now, you were saying you want us to believe this story. You want us to believe that you have been trafficked and these people are after you, and you're on here and you're doing the interview because you want people to hear this, but you don't want to release the evidence? You don't want to release the proof? Then y'all tell me I'm a sorry excuse for a black woman and I was scared and y'all ain't scared, baby. If you ain't scared, give us the receipts. Y'all been on the run for a whole year. Baby, you ain't running from Queen Elizabeth and Beyonce and Denzel Washington and Oprah and Madonna and Ellen and Lady Gaga and Joe Biden and Barack Obama and the police and the FBI for a whole year, dropping your location, and these people ain't found you yet. Somebody who was hiding was Cappy. Cappy was hiding. Cappy released everything he possibly could before it all went down because he already knew. So you want us to believe these stories, then you gonna say you ain't gonna release it because you don't know who to trust. Obviously, you can't trust nobody. What's the point in even saying you were trafficked if you're not gonna release the evidence? I'm just asking. Let's keep going.
I don't know if Trump is going to do something because that's the only reason why I do have something to believe in Trump, because he has given.
Don't bring Trump into your foolishness, baby. Don't bring Trump into your foolishness. See, this is how, again, I keep telling y'all, this is how I know they Democrat plants. What? Trump ain't even the president no more. Get Trump name out your mouth. Because when I called you, when you had me believing, right, that you were in trouble, right, and you know who I got access to. When I called you to get you to help, not only get you to help, send you to help, you didn't want it. So you don't want access to Trump. You don't want Trump to help you. You're a plant. I know you're a plant, just like your mammy, because the first thing that came out your mammy mouth was something about somebody being a sorry excuse for black women, and that's what the Democrats do. It's all about being black, being black. I'm a black woman. I gotta get this. I'm a black woman. I need this. I'm a black woman. I need my abortion. I'm a white woman, so you black women better save my black baby that I'm supposed to save, but I couldn't even save her. So now it's your fault when you a sorry excuse for a black woman because I'm the white mammy and I can't even do nothing for it. How does this make sense? Let's keep going. Leave Trump name out your mouth. on this subject, because he ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with it either. PSYOP, let's keep going.
Money to trafficking organizations, but 501c3s are cover-ups too. So what exactly and where exactly is this money going, and is there any really help? Because there's not. While we're out here, our gate have been, our house has been broken into. I'm sorry, our animals have been killed. We have been away from our home for a year. We can't go back without police coming out and asking us where we have been. We have been stopped and pulled over in 8 states without a ticket, without a warning.
Yeah, she keeps showing her location everywhere she goes. I said this earlier. She shows the location. She never hides the location.
And without,
whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. The police are after you. The FBI is after you. They're all in this together. You can't go home, but your animals done been killed. You can't go back, because every time you go back, y'all have been pulled over 8 times by the police without a ticket. Baby, that let me know they can find you. You can't go home because y'all ain't got no home. Huh? Are you living out of your car? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. This makes absolutely no sense. So the police have pulled you over 8 to 10 times in the last year, and baby, they didn't tie y'all up and throw y'all in the trunk. They let you go? I'm just asking. This is the Ask Show, where we ask questions first, we draw conclusions later. We up in here, we're reviewing this, y'all, and we just asking. Let's keep going.
any logical reason. They just want to know where our car is, what time that we'll be back, where are we parked, and how long will we be out, and how much money do we have. This is not normal. And
so the police pulled them over. The police just want to know where they at, what time they coming back, and how much money they have. Why are the police asking you how much money you got? Why do the police want to know what time you coming back? The police keep it so the police know where you at. The police know where you at. The police know when you coming back. The police know how much money you get. But y'all being hunted down, man. I'm sick of this, man. Let's keep going.
everybody knows that something is wrong.
So when you say that Trump has given money to trafficking organizations, you mean organizations that fight trafficking, right?
Human trafficking. I
just want to make sure that I understand that. He's not participating in funding human sex trafficking.
No, that's not what I believe, and no, that is not what I've ever heard. I believe that Trump has done something because he is the only president that has mentioned it, and Trump is the only person that I haven't seen, to be honest with you.
So first,
we know you ain't seen Trump, and you ain't going to see Trump, right? Because you're a psyop. This is a grift. Why are you even talking about Trump? Huh? Why are you talking about who and what Trump gave money to? Like, what y'all doing? I see y'all little movement y'all got going about your little, child awareness and, inhuman trafficking and all that. So I don't know. Do you want Trump to hear you? Maybe do you want Trump to make a donation to your organization? I don't know what this angle is, right? I don't know what this angle is, but Trump has nothing to do with this. Let's not talk about Trump. Let's talk about these people that you say raped you and abused you. What happened? Where it happened at? Who did it? What exactly did they do? I'm just asking.
Hand, these people were in a room with you and they raped you. I mean, there's no other, I want to be absolutely 100% candid. Barack Obama, yes. Joe Biden, these people raped you. And you say that you have these mountains of evidence that nobody wants to look at. What evidence do you have?
We have police reports, we have rape kits, we have information, we have videos, we have so much. But again, there's so much that I can't put completely out there, and I have mountains of it. But I do.
You got videos of the global elite raping you, and you telling the story, and we calling you a grifter, and we saying you a liar, and we don't believe you, and you ain't played the video. You ain't took this video to the police. You ain't released this video on the internet, but you're releasing these allegations. Baby, if I'm going to tell a story, baby, I'm going to tell it. You going to know I'm telling the truth, right? I got a tape recorder of the man that raped me. It's on YouTube. Confessing to it. It's on YouTube. You have videos of Barack Obama and Joe Biden raping you, do y'all want me to start? Like, I'm sure I know I have people, honey, we will pay you for the videos, baby. If money is y'all issue, and you can prove to us that you have videos of Barack Obama and Joe Biden raping you, you got this on video, I guarantee you, baby, I know some folks in this movement, you ain't gonna never have another worry in your life. All we need is the video. How much money do you and your mama need? Huh? What do you need? What you need? It ain't complicated. Y'all believe this? Do y'all believe this? Let's keep going. You got the video, but you ain't dropped it. But you up here talking about these people raped you, and you scared because they done hunted you down. Baby, the first thing I would do is release it. The first thing I would do is release it. And every time they ask you to be specific about what they did, it's, yeah, where is it at? This is why Obama and Oprah and them ain't even saying nothing. Like, they gonna let y'all run with this story because they know it's gonna make y'all look like a whole damn fool, which is why you will not put my name in this foolishness. Every time you put my name in the foolishness, baby, I'm gonna be on your ass for a whole 30 days. I enjoyed my life. Don't get me caught up in this mess. Because you had people that really wanted to help you, but we found out, guess what? You really ain't nothing but a level 14. This swamp water, y'all. Let's keep going. Somebody leave her alone. I ain't leaving nothing alone. You gonna leave my name out of your lies and your BS. And I'm gonna told you and your white man that. Don't put my name in it. Because when I get on you, baby, everybody in the movement, we're gonna be asking you for the truth. Where the video? Where the video? Where the video? Where the video? I promise you, if you got a video of these folks, we can get you whatever you need. Where is the video? Where the video? You got a rape kit? Whose sperm you got? Is that Barack Obama's sperm in there or Joe Biden, or is it both? Did they rape you at the same time? You got Oprah's sperm in there too? I don't know. Is it Michelle Obama's sperm? What's going on? We just asking.
We understand that when I was 16, I ran away from CPS. This is how I escaped. I was auctioned to Russia. I knew that if I went to Russia with this man, that I would not come back and I would die. So I ran away and I hid for a year.
So you ran away from foster care when you were 16 and got auctioned off to Russia. Baby, who auctioned you off to you 16 now? You got good recollection and good memory. Now, remember, I told y'all the paperwork says she was 16, right? She said she was 16. The paperwork says she was a teenager. This paperwork is back from 2010. Somebody do the math for me right quick over there in the comments. So in 2010, based off of what you said, let's say that you were 16. It's 2022 now. How old is she? Somebody let me know in the comments. Now, 28. Y'all fast. 28 years old. Okay, 28-year-old woman, almost 30. Now, you saying that you ran away at 16 and these people auctioned you off to Russia. Where did the auction happen at? Because you're right here in the United States. So, again, and all of my detectives in here, I ain't no detective. I just been interviewed by them enough times to know how this go, right? So, if you are auctioned off to Russia, right? Where did this auction take place at? I'm just asking a question. And who auctioned you off? You 16. Listen, when I was 16, I had a baby. Living on my own, an adult. When I was 16, I had a baby and I was an adult. You're 16 years old and you're telling me that these people, you ran away. So you ran away. Was it back to the Pelt, or was it the Black Panthers, or was it Buckingham Palace? I don't know. But you're 16 and now you've been auctioned off to Russia. And you said, I didn't want to go. So I ran away and I hid a year. So now you got away and you ran away from the people that had you captured that was going to auction you off to Russia? Oh, man, I'm just
I did what I had to do, and I can't say exactly what I had to do because it would put some people in danger. But I'm here and I'm alive. And
you did what you had to do. But you can't say what you had to do because it will put some people in danger. You in danger, girl. Let you tell it. Molly, you in danger.
During this time, my pimp sent fake FBI to homes to interrogate, to disrupt the neighborhood. But when the suspects that they thought were the ones that were guilty and called them back, they didn't want anything. They didn't want to talk. They just wanted to see exactly where I was. It didn't end from there. It hasn't ended at all. I'm 27 years old now, and it should be done, because if this was just about sex, if this was just about money, this would be over. But this.
It is. Molly is 27 years old. Conservatives out here, people out here backing this story, thinking that this some little fragile 18-year-old girl. I told y'all she's 27. I believe the white zaddy is her lover. That's my claim. That's my opinion. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. This makes absolutely no sense. By the age of 27, you have all of these details, right? You have all of these details. Not only do you have these details, right? But you also have, right, video. So you say you got video. You say you got proof. You're on Stu Peters. You are telling your story, right? Obviously, you want help. If you want help, why are you not releasing the evidence? This ain't no play. These allegations you making, baby. That's why I don't want nothing to do with it. This ain't no play. Release your proof. How much you need for the video of Joe Biden and Barack Obama? I can negotiate that for you. You ain't got none. It ain't about money. It's about getting something done. Well, if you want something done, release the video. That's all the proof anybody needs. If you would have a video of these people and you want people to know that these people are dangerous and all these people are complicit in what they are doing, and you're the only one because you're the only living victim, and you can speak truth to this, right? And you want these people brought out, maybe release the video. All talk, no action.
This is not what this is about. MK Ultra exists. DID exists. This hell exists.
Explain that for people who don't understand what that really means. So what is this really all about?
This is all about power and control. MK Ultra is a mind control programming. It happens to Hollywood elites. It is happening right now to Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, many celebrities just like them. But nobody understands and nobody knows because it's a part of control. It's like someone has the remote to someone's life and no one knows who's pushing the buttons. Dissociative identity disorder happens when you have nowhere to go with the trauma, when you have nowhere to go with the pain. So your mind splits and shatters into a million pieces, but those are people that have had to take a part of the pain and do what they have to do to stay alive.
So a lot of your detractors, skeptics would say, Allie Carter waited until July of 2020 to come out with all of this on Instagram. That was conveniently just before a highly contested hot presidential election. This is a political hit job. That's all this is. To those people, what do you say?
My boy Smoke City say he got 5K on the video. I'm ready to drop 50 right now because I already know what it's going to go for. Anybody else that want to get in on the deal? Allie, what do y'all need for the video, baby? At this point, that's all we want. You say you got video. Everybody need to be in her comments. We need to be pressuring them. If this is true, we want to get behind you. We want to stand up behind you. Drop the video, baby. You said you got it. Drop the video. That's all. Ain't no more talking. Let's go.
Human sex trafficking, human child trafficking is not an argument. It's not a political issue. It's not a religious issue. It's not a sexual orientation. It is a humanity issue. There are children that are black, white, blue, green. There is no one that needs to have an argument about this conversation. This is a humanity issue that everybody needs to move for.
Have any authorities looked underneath the Getty Museum? Has anybody investigated your claims about tunnels being there or anywhere else? Will anybody go underground? Have you shown them the door? Have you shown them how to get there?
I've tried to talk to people, and they told me they will make sure that I stay silent. Everybody.
Stu Peter asked her, have you talked to anybody? Has anybody gone to investigate the tunnels, the things that you are claiming? She says, everybody coming in, we say, amen, amen. We got, amen. We coming up with it, man. Me and my people, they hitting me. They saying 5K, 1K, 50K, 20K. You might be up almost 100 right now. Where Kwame at? I don't know where he at. I'll call all my partners. We can make this happen for you, sweetheart. We can make this happen for you. Stu Peters is saying, have you told anybody? Has anybody tried to investigate your claims? Every time I try to tell someone, they won't listen to me. They just said they're going to keep me silent. No, baby, that's not true. Baby, I was sending the best of the best. I was sending Victor Marks for you, baby. I contacted Tim Ballard on your behalf. What you are saying is not true. You have had people that wanted to come to you to help you to not only get you to a safe place, but to verify that the claims that you are making are true. And this is me. Y'all already know if I say it, it's law. This is personal first-hand experience. Baby, you didn't want that help. You didn't want us to help you. This is a game, y'all. Stu Peters, when she said to you, I tried to tell people they won't do it, you should have said, I'm on the way right now. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to tell people. Just do a video. You telling us everything else. Just tell us where it's at. We'll go. You don't even have to go with us. If you're bold enough to put all of this information out on the internet, right? If you're bold enough to put all of this information out on the internet, then you should be bold enough to tell us exactly where we need to go to find these tunnels. What school? You ain't even gotta go. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your bunker to send the video. You don't even have to release the video. If you got a video of Barack Obama and Joe Biden, right? Anybody can release the video. It can come from anywhere. I refuse to believe, and I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I refuse to believe that Joe Biden and Barack Obama and Oprah and Michael Obama would have let, based off of what she said it. I didn't say it. Y'all don't jump on me. I'm just telling y'all what she said. She said Michelle is Michael. I didn't say it. She said it. Okay, so I just refuse to believe, and I'm just saying, prove me wrong, because now you got somebody on the wrong side of you. And you can shut me down with the truth real quick. Roll my whole platform if you want to. Here's your opportunity. Now, I really refuse to believe that senators, people in office like Joe Biden, Barack Obama, let her tell it, Michael Obama, and the rest would allow you to video them raping you. How would you get a video? Can we talk about this for a minute, y'all? Can we talk about this for a minute, y'all? Can we talk about this for a minute? I'm just asking. How would you get a video of them? I'm just asking. How would she get the video? So was you laying there with the camera? I mean, would you? I don't know. How you got the video? And if you got it, drop it. Let's go. We've been on here a long time. I think my husband just came in. I need to go cook, but let's finish this up.
It covers this up. Everyone covers everything up. But it's not just the Getty. It is underground in your schools. It is underground in your cemeteries. It is underground every day where you walk on.
Who's manufacturing?
Everything.
Who's building? Who's creating these tunnels?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
That's what everybody, I have no idea.
Now, you just told us that these tunnels are everywhere. They're up under the schools. They're up under the ground. Where are they at? If you can tell us they exist, you can tell us where they are. Why? Like, come on, man. Stu, bro, come on, man. Where? Give us some names of the streets. Where was the entrance at? Where did she go in and where did you come out? How did all of this happen to you and the police?
Idea. I do not know who's at the top.
Do people that work at the schools, do they know that they're there? Do the teachers know?
Yes, the school is complicit. Your teachers are complicit. When I was trafficked throughout my high schools and my time in foster care, my teachers signed me in and out of school. There was the automated service that gives you a call that lets you know that your students are tardy. They were making sure that I was present in my classes, but I was dropped off at school. I was picked up by my pimp. I was returned before the bus got back.
So the school let your pimp come sign you out. Because I'm listening. She said it. I didn't say it. Don't jump on me. She said the schools were complicit. All 19 of the high schools that she went to. She said the teacher signed her in and out of school. They even rigged the attendance system that calls home to let you know whether or not your child is in school to prove that she was in school when she wasn't there. So you are telling me that these teachers, you're a teenager because you were in high school. We're not talking about elementary school. Teachers allowed your 27-year-old pimp, who is not on any type of school record listed as a parent or a guardian, to sign you out of school. All 19 of the schools. Now, I do believe, some of these people are complicit. All 19 of them? All 19?
The CC talking is Angela Stanton right now. Angela Stanton broke it down from 3 years ago. She broke this story. She broke her down like 3 years ago. Now the CPS story is a whole nothing, something else. The sister's spoken, the mother's spoken. Man, if it wasn't late and my brother wasn't up, see my baby's up. See, hold on. All right, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna go deal with my baby. Hold on.
Like, first of all, if you are a child that is in DFACS or in foster care, they have to perform, a little bit more extra measures of security when it comes to you. I've had issues going to school to get my own children without signing the paperwork and showing the ID that I am a guardian. So you are telling me, and not the teachers were signing you out for Barack Obama or Joe Biden, somebody that actually had, you know, maybe some influence and can shake something. The teachers wasn't signing you out to go to Oprah's schoolgirl program. The teacher signing you out to the pimp. So the teacher let you out of class, took you to the office, signed the paperwork for you to go with your pimp. Y'all believe that? I'm just asking. I'm just asking if y'all believe this. 19 whole schools? Ain't no way. Somebody lying, bro.
I was placed back in my foster home, or I would not go to school for the day. It was brought to the attention of my SROs. It was brought to the attention of the guidance counselors, and they are all complicit. They all know what's going on.
We ain't going after the guidance counselors, y'all? Huh? We're not going after the guidance counselors. We're not going after the teachers. We're not going after the teachers. These people that she say signed her out of school to her pimp. Y'all telling me that we're not going after these people working in our school system. This girl got these type of allegations and we're not going after these people. America, are you insane? Saya, let's keep going.
And it is reported.
And it was reported and completely ignored.
It is reported and it is documented by social workers.
So the law enforcement agencies that are ignoring this, why are they doing that? Why are cops and investigators and federal agents, why are they ignoring your claims, your victimization, the crimes against you?
Because they're customers. They're all customers. Again, everybody is so worried about the top Hollywood elite, but you should be worried about the people that sit next to you every day. They're complicit. Your local police are complicit.
All of them?
They're customers. All of them. They're customers. There are some good cops. There are some good cops, but they're far and few in between.
And so those.
So how does she know they're good cops? Have you come across some of those good cops? Did those good cops refuse to help you too? So nobody in high school helped you. None of your teachers, none of your social workers. Your mom and them was Black Panther. They sold you in a human trafficking. From there, you just went with the pimp, and the pimp took you out of the country over to Buckingham Palace. Then the pimp brought you back to the country, to the trap, and then from the trap, they auctioned you off to Russia, and then you didn't want to go to Russia, and then you ran away at 16, and then you was a level 14. Y'all gonna sit up here and let this lady, white mammy, tell me I'm a sorry excuse for a Black woman? Huh? Y'all gonna sit up here and act like this ain't a plant, this ain't a psyop, y'all ain't got good sense? Huh? Y'all ain't, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Trauma is real. Every time I tell a story about me being abused, I have to relive it. It ain't nothing to smile about. It don't feel good. Y'all see how I am when I repeat my stories. I go to yelling. Sometimes I may even start crying. I can't sit still. I'm moving back and forth because I'm troubled on the inside. Because when you have lived through trauma, you have to relive it. Now, even if there is some form of trauma, the way that she is sitting up here telling this story lets me know that we are dealing with some serious mental personality disorder issues right here. Come on, man. This is sickening. Let's keep going.
Those good cops that know about what you have going on, are they unwilling to do anything about it because the majority of them that surround them are involved and that they could lose their jobs?
They could lose their jobs. They could be threatened for the rest of their lives. They could be hunted, stalked, and harassed just as much as the Freemason Brotherhood cops do to everyone else. What they do to one, they will do to everyone else.
Well, the best thing that you can do, obviously, is get this out as far and as wide as possible. I mean, I think that is probably the best form of protection for you and for anybody else. And now that this is out there on a national platform, I mean, I just don't see any reason why somebody should not be investigating and exposing these tunnels that we have all heard about and that have raised eyebrows in this community now since the beginning of the Trump presidency. When you're right, the attention was directed, the eyes were opened up in this way during that presidency, as in were opened in a lot of other things as well. But nothing is more horrific, nothing is more important than stopping child sex trafficking. That has to be done. This has to be exposed. Our children are our most precious gifts from God, and we must protect them by any means necessary. And everybody in
listen, the way her face is twitching while Stu Peters is talking is not normal, right? Anybody that's in here that studies psychology, you are a student of psychology like myself, you know that we are taught to not only listen to what they're saying, but we are taught to read their body language. Her body language is not aligned with someone who is telling the truth, nor someone who has truly suffered, right, up under the allegations that she has claimed. The twitching of the face, listen, I know about this. I know I done dealt with, when I tell y'all I done dealt with personality issues, bipolarism, and raised it. I know exactly what I'm looking at. I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Let's keep going. If you're going to set up true conservatives, right? Like, you know, there's some rhinos in the movement, but there's some people out here that have really put everything on the line to expose what's been going on. There are some real true patriots out here. And I ain't talking about no white supremacists, no Proud Boys, none of that. All of them ain't white. I'm just talking about there are people that really, really care about what's happening in this country and what's happening with these children. Those people do not deserve this type of setup. I'm telling y'all plain as day, if this ain't another January 6th, this is exactly what this is. Come on, man. Let's keep going for a minute, y'all.
Involved needs to be exposed. And that's why I'm asking about celebrity names, powerful elites, politicians. That's why we need, these people need to be exposed, because these are the people that we are supposed to be able to run to help us to handle the cops and the garbage man and the school lunch cafeteria aide. Those are the people that need to be arrested. But who do we go to?
Exactly. And that's what it worries me every day. I know there's no justice for me. I accepted that a while ago. I can't have kids of my own. I understand that.
Why you can't have kids, Allie? I mean, that's another story. That's another story. That's another story. Are you saying you can't have kids because your uterus was damaged from rape or being stabbed on the inside like you told us, right? Then that's something, right, that you can prove. That's something that you can prove. That's a whole nother situation. Like somebody said, if she really wanted to help children, those videos would be everywhere. You are claiming to have the one thing that can shut this thing down. You say you got a video of Barack Obama and Joe Biden raping you. If you want to end human trafficking, if you want to end what's going on with this global elite circle, you are so concerned about what is happening with our children, baby, that's one way to blow this thing up out of the water, right? Don't talk about it, baby. Be about it. Be about it. If you feel as though that no one is going to help you, right, that everybody is complicit, why are you even up here telling this story? Like, if you're saying you're not going to get justice, do you want justice? Because if you have a video of these people raping you, I guarantee you justice will come. Now, we know that our government and everything is crooked, but let me tell you something. And I shared this story with y'all the other day. My 17-year-old son, me and him got into it. I tapped him on the side of his lip. They called the police. They took me to jail for abuse. This man is 6'4", 230 pounds, and I'm his mama. So there are some police officers. There are some detectives. There are people that work within the FBI, GDI, whatever you want to call it, Homeland Security, Secret Service, or whatever, that if they hear those allegations, right, they will stand up for you. They will bring charges against these people. Harvey Weinstein was charged. Ghislaine Maxwell has been charged, right? The owner of Nestle, like all of these global elites, Prince Andrew right now in trouble. So what you're saying again does not make sense. Either we're going to expose them, we're going to bring them down, or we're not. If you are holding the key, which is a video, and you care and you want justice, baby, drop the video. James, it's a Democrat plan.
There's a lot that I will probably never be able to have, including my childhood. I don't have many pictures. I don't have any pictures of me as a baby. I have pictures of me from 14 up, in the worst moments and in the worst ways.
Lies. Guess who found the pictures of her when she was younger? Guess. Anybody? Guess. Please put it in the chat who you think found the pictures of her when she was younger. Right? I know a lot of pictures as that. And one of her pregnant. Oh, please put it in the chat.
I just want peace, because this is not about a sexual experience. This is not about just cash. This is about something else, and it's deeper than that, because this is decades of tactics. This is decades of issues. These are decades of problems. Satanic ritual abuse exists. Human sex trafficking exists. Organ harvesting exists all over the place. The black market exists. Humans, babies, children, 4-year-olds, 6-year-olds are having their bodies sliced open and used as human suitcases over the border. I have been trafficked over the border. those babies are moved as if they're still alive. They put clothes.
Come on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. You've been trafficked across the border. Where they take you? Where they take you, baby? Where did they take you? How was you trafficked? Was you in the back of a truck? Did you have a blindfold on? Was you tied up? Did they put you in the trunk of a car? Did they traffic you under the tunnel? How were you trafficked across? How were you trafficked across the border? And who trafficked you? Because you're still here to tell this story. Stop letting people get on these platforms and just say something without anything to back it up. Who trafficked you, baby? Who? And how? Okay, you told us about the teachers. You told us about the pimp. You told us about your mama. You told us about Buckingham Palace. You told us about the underground tunnels, right? You done told us all this stuff, but you ain't told us shit. You done told everything, but you ain't told us nothing. How did you get back from the border? Like somebody said. You done went from running away to being in the psych ward to never staying in one place for 30 days. Did you stay across the border for 30 days? Come on, man. You done went from England to Russia to New Mexico, all this without a passport and no documentation because you a foster kid? And you got a video.
On them, they sit them up and they use them until their bodies cannot be used anymore. This is not just about sex, because after your body is used for sex, your organs are used for organ harvesting and selling on the black market, which goes to your hospitals. You wonder why a heart costs so much. You wonder why a liver or a kidney costs so much. And because of that, you can go to Mexico and you can get it for a little bit cheaper, and you wonder why. There is so much going on, and this is decades and decades of tactics that people need to wake up to and do something about, because again, our authority is not going to do it.
Despite
It's
everything,
going to take everyday people.
Despite everything that you've been through, you have managed to find joy, and you have managed to rise up and be strong and do things now that you are incredibly proud of, as you should be. What are you doing now? I'm
a dance teacher. I'm a cheer coach. I have been since I turned 18 and was able to live with my mom in foster care. I'm adopted by now. I'm a special needs teacher. I love my kids. Like,
I need to know where she's teaching at now, because I need to go up to the school. You have a level 14 psychiatric. Listen, who kid is she teaching? This is why you need to pull your children out of school. This girl will say, who?
My own, because I can't have children, and I miss them so much because I had to just walk away from it for a second to deal with all of this. The threats come every year.
I got another question. Can I ask a question, y'all? This is the Ask Show, and I'm just asking. I got another question. I'm just asking. Just like my girl down here. She on the run but has time to teach kids. Now, you just said these people are hunting you down, that we need to back up in the video. You said that these people are hunting you down. You are in danger. You can't be at your house. Y'all done went from California to Idaho. Y'all in the car. Y'all always posting videos. You on the run. So you a special ed teacher. Where you teaching at? What school you teaching at? Huh? Because most teachers, right, teach, 8 hours a day. Stu Peters, Project Veritas, conservatives, where are you all at in verifying this story? Where is her degree, right, that shows she is an educator? We already know you wasn't in school. Because you got kicked out of every school you went to. You tell us so you ran away at 16. Okay, even if she does, they say she teach online. What school she teaching at? That can be verified. Who qualified you to be a teacher? What school did you go to get your degree to become an educator to teach children that have special needs? How are you putting information out here, right? Not only are you asking to be booked for speaking engagements, but you are letting the global elites who you say hunting you down, right, and try to knock you off, know that you're a special ed teacher. Well, guess what? All I got to do is get off my horn and go start doing my research. Department of Education, baby, where you teaching at? It's not that hard to find you, baby. Ooh, let's keep going.
But I do what I have to do, and I keep a smile on my face, and I love to be that mentor for babies. I'm a birthday host and go to 4-year-olds parties and read books to them. On my time off, I braid hair for foster children that cannot get their hair done because they have to.
Wait a minute. First of all, my girl talking about she teach underground Kelly. Shut up. Okay, it's not funny. Wait a minute. So not only do you teach the special ed kids, now you braid hair for children that are in foster care. So Do you have, so you have foster care parents that you go to your house and they just let you in to come braid the children hair? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Do you go to the foster care centers? I mean, and they let you in, because I'm not saying it's not possible. You do the kids' hair. Like, none of this is adding. Do you do their hair while you're on the run? Is it underground in the tunnel? Is it in the car? I don't know. What, the motel, Hotel 6? I don't know. Allie, we just asking. Let's keep going.
Basically pay for it by themselves, because every foster parent is living paycheck to paycheck, but using it for themselves to make Hawaii trips and whatnot. I love what I do.
Yeah, you have a lot to be proud of.
And I'm a college student too.
Good for you.
You're a college student now. So you ain't already got a degree as an educator? Teaching children? I'm just saying, what you going to college for? What college you going to? You do hair, but every time. I'm gonna shut up. Let's end this.
This is out there now and needs to be immediately investigated. And we're going to continue to follow up with this. We don't know who to go to. We don't know who's involved. But somebody somewhere is going to hear this that has the balls and that has the authority and that has the courage and that knows what is right. In Jesus' name, I'm going to pray that. I'm going to command that happens. Allie Carter, for being here and for telling us your story and for your bravery. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. God bless you.
Well, y'all, it's a wrap. You know, I mean, come on, man. All at the end of the video, like I said, you sit up there smiling. Baby, I'd be crying. Baby, I'd be scared. I'd be somewhere begging for help. Y'all, please send me something. Send me somebody. Lord, please help me. Is this something that we can afford? Hold on one second. Hey, boo. Hey, what's wrong? Oh. Okay, cool. Give me 2 minutes. I'm finna finish this live and I'm gonna call you right back. I'll call you right back. Okay. Listen, y'all, at the end of the day, right? This is the Ask Show. And at the Ask Show, we're asking questions. We ask questions first and we draw conclusions later. Now that we've seen this video and now that we've dissected this video, even in the end, right? Still Peter's had to say, Lord, let me just call on Jesus. He didn't even know what to do with it. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you share this video in the
Okay, let me switch devices and I'll put out the link, and I probably will be talking, but not much. I want to hear you guys' voices and how you feel about this whole thing. And I'm not going to be on here long because, you know, it's school night and stuff, you know what I mean? So please keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay, give me a minute. Hold on, because I gotta cook and at the same time. I'm gonna put the link out. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, so as we see, Angela Stanton broke down the lies 3 years ago. I mean, I wasn't going to do a lot of talking, but if you want to come up, please tap the link and I'll let you up, and then you can have your say on it as well. For us who's been following it from when she appeared, when she started coming out and talking and appearing in places, I don't know if you can hear me, and doing videos, doing IG videos, doing IG lives, blocking people when they ask her specific questions. If you was around for all that as well, please come up and speak, because I think I said enough today already. So it's your turn now, okay? I'll be waiting. Or if not, I can just leave it right where Angela Stanton left it. Please tap into the chat if you want me to just leave it right there. All right? If you want me to leave it right there, I'll leave it right there. You know what I mean? But yes, she really pulled a fast one. She pulled a fast one. Kingwell busted her lie and Danny Robinson busted her lies. Kingwell had the pictures from when she was younger, very small, about 7, I think I will say about 7 years old, with her mother. Her mother, which I did the video, the live today, tells the story, and the mother said to her that you can make your way to the 911, phone 911, and wherever you are, I will come pick you up. I think I said everything in the okay, well, we can leave it right there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. The mom showed pics from her pregnancy. Yes, she did. She definitely did. She did. She did. And let me see if I can delete the comment. It's not really needed. Yes, sorry, it's a bit loud, but you know. So yes, the woman's name is Shelley Carter, and the mum's name is Rolanda Outlaw. That's the mum's name. Now, King Weld and his team, you know what they're like already. They went in and they found out all the information. Now, Danny done a little more digging, made a phone call, and others put in their opinions. There's quite a few opinions on it, okay? So I will say, with what we know already, it's good to listen to other people's opinions on this, even though, like, Angela Stanton, I think she knocked it on the head. And like he said, there's nothing more to be said after that. So if that be the case, I'm gonna leave it right there then, innit? So let me just go do my mummy duties. And if all the celebrities were supposed to done this to her, why hasn't she called Mr. Busby or none of the other lawyers trying to get justice? Because she's not for the children. She was never for the children. It was all about her from the beginning. It's all about money and other stuff going on. If you look on how she always wears the same kind of wigs, crochet wigs. When you're doing appearances, you're supposed to dress a certain way. Presentations, you're supposed to present yourself a certain way. The audience should be mixed. When I'll tell you one thing. If you go to one of World's videos now, you will see who the audience is, and it looks so weird. She's dancing. It doesn't look very normal. Okay, you don't look normal. I was trying to see how to capture it. I couldn't capture it, and I didn't want to take his thunder from him, basically, because I feel that he actually did a good job on this one. I will say him, Danny Robinson, did a very good job. Do you now what now if people work together, can you imagine how much stuff they can find out on people who's lost, missing, all sorts of stuff? Can you imagine? So Angela's saying exactly what I'm thinking. She probably wanted to go across her head. Yep. Anne Jones, if all the people she accuses, why is she alive? Yeah, exactly. So, folks, Thank you for coming in. It was a long one. It was a whole hour and then some. A whole hour and then some. And as you can hear, my Baba's listening to her thing. So yeah. So thank you for coming, Miss Wise, Rico, who was it? Alexander. I think so. I saw earlier. Mind Over Matter. And Jones Phoenix. Smokers Corner Lounge. Smokers Lounge. Who else? Where's my Amma? I saw her earlier. Or did I go too far? Oh, I went too far. So Amma was here as well. And it's loud everywhere. The house is bouncing, y'all. The house is bouncing. It's loud everywhere. I can't find So Amma's name. Wait a minute. So Amma, I did say he was here. I did. Yes. So thank you for coming through. Thank you. You see, we're gonna go back to the good old days when I used to present stuff like this. Okay. I mean, now and again, I'll probably throw in the odd mummy sector thing, but I am not going to talk about it. It's not that deep. This is more important because it's more to real life. It's things going on here. She's lying. She's not about the children. She doesn't want to save the children. She is not an advocate. If you watch the live, what I did earlier, the lady, even the lady does that. The lady breaks it down. She breaks it down too. And she breaks down certain certain law letters and everything. So please go and check out the live I did before. So this is how we're gonna be rolling for the 2025. Please keep rolling with me and yeah. And I'll see you in the next live. Yo, this woman, I can't get over it. It's people on this application just like her. Yeah, there is. So because I got mummy duties and there's a whole big gap where I was changing the team because I hate the gap. We'll speak, okay? We'll speak, okay? So people keep safe. Let's send positive energy to the people who had the fire and all that stuff. And yeah, okay? They used the children as a front to get away with things. Yes, they did. But I'm definitely gonna jump off because, I gotta cook. I gotta go cook. Okay. So with that said, I'll see you in the next live. Take care. Bye.